Question 14. And it just starts with this. This is an inequality. Minus 2 is less than n, which is less than or equal to 3. What's that mean? It means that n is some number which is somewhere in between minus 2 and 3. It can't be minus 2 because it doesn't have the line on the bottom of that inequality. But it could be 3 because it says less. N is less than or equal to 3. So it's less than 3, but it could be 3. Or minus 2 is less than n. Not equal to, just minus 2 must be less than n, which means that n must be greater than minus 2. Represent this inequality on the number line. So what we do is we're going to go from minus 2 to 3. Now because it can't be minus 2, what we do is you draw an empty circle. Because it can be 3, you draw a filled in circle, and then all you got to do is a line in between the two, and that's that. Part B. Solve the inequality 8x minus 3 is greater or equal to 6x plus 4. So remember, solve this just like you would an equation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract the unknowns from the right hand side because there's less, there's fewer there, there's only 6 there and there's 8 there. So if I take away 6x from that side, you're going to be left with 4. Keep the sign the same, don't write equals. Take away 6x from this side, that leaves you with 2x, and you've still got minus 3. Oh, it's a bit bent, but it doesn't matter. Now, 2x minus 3 is greater or equal to 4. So we're going to get rid of the minus 3 by adding 3. So that'll leave us with 2x, which is greater or equal to. Now, because you've added 3 on this side, you've got to add 3 to this side, so that gives you 7. 2x is greater than or equal to 7, which means x is greater than or equal to half of 7, which is 3.5. Now be careful, sometimes the question might say something like, what is the smallest integer x could be? Which means what is the smallest whole number it could be. This one doesn't do that, but it might do. In this case, the answer would have been, because x is greater or equal to 3.5, the smallest integer it could be is 4. But like I say, this question doesn't ask you to do that, it just wants you to solve the inequality. So that's your answer. X is greater than or equal to 3.5.